What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, this is our yearly thing. Dante's putting on the special glasses. We are going to rank every NBA team so far, not so far, we're predicting where they're going to be throughout this NFL season. We got Super Bowl contenders. We got playoff caliber players, as Dante's throwing his mic. We got teams that are going to be in the hunt. We got average teams. We got better luck next year. And then we got teams that are going to be tanking for the majority of the season. And Dante, we're not going to spend a lot of time on ones that we agree with really right off the bat. Like the Super Bowl contenders, we're going to know who they're going to be. So let's start off with this first team that we see, which could be really anywhere on the board depending on how they play. We got the Los Angeles Rams. Where do we got the Rams at this year?
So with the uncertainty of Matthew Stafford's injury, I feel like they have to just be playoff borderline in the hunt because we don't know the severity of his injury. If he plays, they're playoff. If he misses some games, they could be in the hunt.
So they're in the division with the Niners, which I think they're better than the Niners. I think they're better than the. Are they better than the Seahawks?
Sammy Darnold came to play last year, man.
Yeah.
They're better than the Seahawks. Yeah,
okay,
they're better.
So right there, if they win the division, they're in the playoffs. So we'll just assume Matt Stafford is healthy. I mean, he came back from camp, or he's starting. He came back. He's throwing now. The back injury they say is minor. So you want to
let's go
playoff caliber?
I think playoff. Yeah.
Next, we got our favorite team. We might be tanking.
And with the number 1 overall pick, the Cleveland Browns select Drew Aller. No, I'm just playing.
I would be sick. We got more QBs, bro.
Okay, call it right now. Are we taking a QB with one of our picks next year in the first round?
No.
I say yes.
No, because Arch Manning isn't going to be in the draft next year.
We're going to end up taking Cade Klubnik.
I'm going to be sick.
Let's go back to this video when I do it. When they do it, I mean.
But not a lot of time wasted on the Browns. They're going to be tanking this year. I mean, the lowest over-under when it comes to win totals out of any NFL franchise. Even though we are better than the Saints just have a way weaker division than we do.
We're better than the Titans, too.
Yeah, I think we're better than the Titans. We just have a tough division. So that's 6 games that you're going to might not go your way.
I think we're better than the Panthers, too.
We might be, maybe. We did beat them. We got the Falcons. Where do we got the Atlanta Falcons in that same division we're talking about? It's them and the Bucks for the most part.
So that's why I got to go in the hunt for them because I think the Bucks this year is going to be a really good team. So I'm thinking the Falcons are going to be in the hunt. They've got a really good team, though, but I think they're just going to be in the hunt.
I will say we'll put them in the hunt for right now. Now, the Falcons, little do people remember, is they were 2-3 games ahead of the Bucks last year until Kirk Cousins threw 8 picks and 1 touchdown in 3-4 games in a row. You know what I mean? That span was terrible for them. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's up to those two. I'm not surprised if either or win that division. Next, Dante, we got the Chargers.
This is a tough one.
Another tough division they're in as well. So,
but you got to go in the hunt for them too. What do you think?
They could definitely be in the hunt, but think about it. We got them. We're going to give Kansas City a playoff caliber just because what they can do every year, they just somehow still win. Then you got the Broncos. And then you got the Raiders that have gotten a way better quarterback now as well. They got a good defense and a better quarterback.
Tough division.
I still think the Raiders are probably the worst in that division. So I don't mind throwing Chargers in the hunt. They made the playoffs last year. Herbert sold. He would tell you he sold. We'll put him in the hunt.
Always normal.
Damn. Not a Herbo guy.
They've been shoving Justin Herbert down our throat for the last 5 years as a top 5 quarterback, and he has not done anything that a top 5 quarterback does other than look tall and throw the ball far.
Turnover ratio is good in the regular season.
Mm-hmm. And then when he loses to the Jags after having a 30-point lead in the first half, then what?
We got the 49ers.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Say that
See,
again.
you got okay. Actually, I don't think I'm going to cut this video. I think it's all raw, to be honest with you. So
Just
we're leaving
raw.
the coffin. We got the San Francisco 49ers now. A lot of injuries on the offensive side. You get CMC back. Brock Purdy just got a payday. You lose some players on the defensive side as well. Tough division too. I think the Rams are better than them.
Kind of think this is a below average, and I'm kind of thinking this is a better luck next year.
Ooh, better luck
I
next
know.
year.
I know it's tough. I mean, you got Juwan Jennings that's hurt. Brandon Ayuk won't be back till like week 6 or 7. You got no Debo. On the defensive side, you lost people. I mean, they could be average. Let's establish what are we thinking average is right now? 500.
7, 8.
I mean, you can't technically go 500, so 9 and 8.
7, 8, 9. 9 wins can get you in the hunt though. Like you're just right there on the edge. I think 7, 8 wins on the season is average.
Okay, so then we have to call them average then. Okay.
I think they'll win a decent amount of games to be average. I don't see them being in the hunt. They were in the hunt last year and they were better last year. So
okay.
Next we got a team that they were hyping up this quarterback the second half of the season, saying, he put it together now. You gotta prove it for more than half a year. So might not been his fault the whole time he was playing terrible. We got the Carolina Panthers now. Got some offensive weapons now. 2 decent running backs as well on the same team. Should have a little bit better of a defense. I'm thinking average. Average or better luck next year. They are in a weaker division. They could beat the Saints twice.
But then they got Atlanta and then they got the Bucks.
And it's divisions. They could always split.
I think we're safe to go average because I can see them winning 7 games.
I can see them improving. I think the offense is the thing that would have to step it up the most. So we'll see what Bryce does with all his weapons now. He's got guys now. So what can he do with it? Next, another team, and we might have to re-rank these if we have too many in average, so on and so forth. We got the Seahawks. Now, I think I like Sam. I want to put them in the hunt.
I was thinking a little higher, but let's go for in the hunt for now. I was thinking playoff, but
you got to think they're in the same division as the Rams. I think the Rams are better than them, so I just give them 1 tier better for right now because I think I trust their coaching more. I trust their quarterback more. I trust their offensive weapons more. It sounds wild, but I do.
I get that.
I think in the
hunt's a good spot for them.
Yeah. Now, this team has been in the Super Bowl contenders for the past 3 years, you would say. Where do you got the Buffalo Bills?
Keep them there. You got to keep them as a Super Bowl contender. I don't think they've done anything to be out of that. As long as they got Josh Allen and Sean McDermott, it seems like they are Super Bowl contenders with those two.
We'll put them at Super Bowl contenders for right now. Then we got my second favorite team. We got the Green Bay Packers, another tough division that they're going to play in. It's either in the hunt,
tough division.
Either in the hunt or playoff caliber, in my opinion.
So there's still playoff caliber, even though the division is tough. Because most of the teams that are going to be in the playoffs, they can beat. So they have to be playoff caliber. And that division at the end, where did it come down to, like the last 2 games of the season?
Yeah, you had them, you had the Lions, and you had the Vikings. Like
the Vikings.
All of them made the playoffs.
And I think they're better than the Vikings this year.
So we'll have Green Bay as playoff caliber. Next, we got another team that I think should be just right with the Cleveland Browns. They have the only team I think yet to name their starting quarterback, I believe, is the New Orleans Saints. Dante, do we have to say where we have them?
And with the 2nd overall pick, the New Orleans Saints take Cade Klubnik.
They might. I don't know how good Shuck's going to be this year, or Rattler, or Jake Hayner, the model. I don't think any of them are going to be the answer for the Saints, but, I mean, only time will tell. Next, New quarterback in town. He's got weapons. He's got Jacoby. He's got Brock Bowers. Now he's got Ashton
Got
Genty.
Ashton Genty.
Geno Smith with the Raiders. Hey, Tom Brady's over there. He might be in the year. He might be calling some plays. He might be coaching a little bit. Where do you got the Raiders? Tough division as well.
Call me crazy. The Raiders are playoff caliber. Geno Smith had the Seahawks winning 10 games last year. And I think he can have the Raiders win 10 games this year.
In that division?
Listen, 3 teams can make it from the division.
I agree, but 10 wins in that division's tough.
I think they're better than the Chargers.
Oh, you do think they're better than the Chargers?
Call me crazy. I think they're better than the Chargers.
See, I'm taking the Chargers over the Raiders. The Raiders, it just comes to the Geno thing. Geno in the red zone likes to throw interceptions. I don't trust Geno. I'm not a Geno guy.
You know what they got this year, though? Ashton Genty. That's who they got this year. They're going to be fine in the red zone. They're going to hand it off to him.
So, executive decision, you want to put them playoff caliber or in the hunt? I'd put them average.
Okay, so if we have the Chargers in the hunt, then the Raiders have to be in the hunt.
Okay. We'll put them in the hunt for right now. I see Raiders winning 7-8 games, in my opinion. So I think they're right there.
I'm on the 9-10 side.
I just think the offense is going to be all right, but Geno's going to turn over the ball and make dumb mistakes.
You have a vengeance against Geno, though.
Nah, never. Love WVU.
You have an entire video about Geno Smith calling him a bum, pretty much.
Because he likes to turn over the ball. We got the Cowboys. Where do you got the Dallas Cowboys with or without Micah? Micah makes a big difference here. You have no Micah, that defense dwindles down. Those defensive backs their job is going to get way harder.
If there's no Micah, they're average.
And if there is Micah there in the hunt?
Potentially. But I
say
they're not better than the Eagles. They're not better than the Commanders. And call me crazy, the Giants are significantly better defensively, and offensively is closer than you would think.
Yeah, you would definitely.
The Giants front four is insane.
You would take the Cowboys receiving core, but outside of that.
Yeah, because CeeDee Lamb is better than Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors is better than George Pickens, obviously.
But George Pickens is better than the number 2.
Who is their number 2? Wandale?
I say for the video, for the fans, for the lovers of the Cowboys, I think they're going to be average. I'll throw them there. Top of average, the Dallas Cowboys.
Rage bait!
Don't be surprised if Dallas wins 7 games this year.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be at all.
That's just assuming Micah doesn't resign. If he resigns, they're right there in the hunt. Now, I'm big on this next quarterback. We got the Chicago Bears with Caleb Williams. You got Ben Johnson, new head coach over there. I think you'd put those glasses on for a reason, specifically of what team we're on and why where do you got? I got
these from Caleb Williams.
All right, where'd you meet him?
Utopia.
Okay. All right. The Bears, I think they're in the hunt.
Oh, I was going to say average AF.
I think they're right in the hunt, but you're in that is a tough division. I think they're a good team, but the division that they're in might have them have more losses than, of course, other teams.
They're not better than the Lions.
Nope.
Are they better than the Vikings?
I think they can take games away. We have to see what JJ is. But
better than the Packers.
But here, dude, they could be. That's the crazy part. Depending,
you could consider them in the hunt because of that, but
let me rage bait again. Let me put the Chicago Bears in the hunt. Caleb Williams solidifies being a top 15 quarterback in the NFL. Colston Loveland, rookie, balls out. Ramondunze, second year, balls out. Hey, Swift is going to ball out. You know why? His OC, not his OC now, but his head coach, Ben Johnson. He's going to be, another Jahmyr Gibbs in that system. Give me the Bears in the playoff hunt. I'll,
Like it.
let you
Sure.
take the next one. We got the Colts now with Daniel Jones solidified as the starter.
And our first entry into better luck next year, because I think they're going to be a little better than drafting top 5. I think they're probably going to be drafting 6th. So I have to put them in better luck next year.
Yeah, better luck
Daniel
next
Jones
year.
is not as bad as people think. Like there were times where like I watched him play and like watching the Browns quarterback situation, I would have took him over Deshaun Watson. I would have took him over DTR. Like 100%.
I agree with you on that one.
Hell, when they played us, that guy looked like a dog.
Yeah,
He lit us up.
He won a playoff game for the G-men.
He did want to play a game.
We'll move on to a guy that just has to stay healthy. We got Tua and the Miami Dolphins in that division. You know, you got New England that a lot of people are saying that they're going to be the surprise team of the year. And then, of course, you got the Bills. And then you got, you know, the Jets. So we don't have to worry about them.
For the Miami Dolphins, I'm thinking average.
Average.
I don't think they're going to be in the hunt. Their defense is bad. Their defense is not good. I'm thinking average for them.
So would you put them over the Cowboys, 49ers, Panthers?
I will put them above the Panthers. I will put them probably above the 49ers and right below the Cowboys, probably.
All right, we'll do that for the list. I mean, they're really not in an exact order, to be honest, you guys, if you're watching it left to right. Like, the Falcons at the top of the hunt. I'm taking other teams over them. But next, we got the New England Patriots, where a lot of people are high on this team. Drake May has not sold me yet. Did he make a Pro Bowl last year? Yes. Did he deserve a Pro Bowl? Was he a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback? No. I was just as much as a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback than he was. We got the Patriots. Where you got them?
I think we got another entry into average. I know they got a lot of pieces, but first-year head coach, tough division.
First-year head coach?
For them.
For them. I mean, in Mike Vrabel we trust, obviously. But
I love Vrabel. But, you know, it takes time to get your guys to buy in. I mean, he did go to Tennessee with Ryan Tannehill and make them win 11 games.
Had Derrick Henry.
Okay,
he had Derrick Henry. But now he has Travion Henderson. You're good. Now he has Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. So Ramondre,
are we putting the Patriots in the hunt?
I like them being average, but in that division, I'm taking the Bills. And then you're putting them above the Jets.
I think the Dolphins will still be better than them.
And you think the Dolphins will still be better than them?
I think the Dolphins are just going to end up being the Bengals last year.
So
I need to score 40 points to win.
We'll put them in average right now. We got 4 teams in average, 4 teams in the hunt. Next, we got a team that you guys are going to have to correct me on this. Kaysen's going to know this one for certain if you're watching this. We got the Lions here. Believe lost 8 different coaches, including their OC and I believe their DC and a lot of other position coaches as well.
They lost Aaron and they lost Ben Johnson. Yep.
So losing 8 coaches in a whole system is pretty tough. You're changing a lot. Defense expected to get healthier this year, but still maybe not the greatest. We'll see Aiden Hutchinson back. Offense still should be good. I think minimum playoff caliber. Minimum.
They still have Jared Goff.
They still have Jared Goff, but he did the same thing Jay Herbo did, brother.
Do they still have Jahmyr Gibbs?
They have Jahmyr Gibbs. Chargers didn't have Jahmyr.
They still have Amon-Ra?
They got Amon-Ra. They got another guy, too.
You said Hutch is coming back, right?
Hutch might be coming back. They got a good tight end, I think, over there.
What, Sam Laporta?
Yeah. Or maybe a receiver, too, as well, maybe.
What about Brian Branch? You coming back?
Brian Branch, he'll be back. Maybe Kirby Joseph a little bit, too.
Kirby Joseph, too?
Okay. Linebackers?
Yeah, I think this team is still a Super Bowl contender.
Okay.
With those names, yes. We get all the coaches.
We take in Bills, Lions. Who's better team? Lions? just for offense.
Lions. Yep. Lions.
Now,
Until the Bills trade for Micah Parsons.
they do. Hey, they got Bosa now.
He'll be here by week 5.
Hey, he stays healthy. You saw him in the list that we just did. He's a top 10 guy when he's on the field.
He is.
The Bengals. Where you got him? I'm gonna take a sip of water here.
So listen, they were 1 game away from the playoffs last year.
Yep.
Defensively, they got worse. Offensively, they stayed the same. And I think you got to say they're in the hunt. Like, I mean, they are playoff caliber, but it's like,
hey, the speculations with Trey is worse than the speculations with Micah. I will say that.
yeah. I mean, there's rumors that the Browns are about to trade for Trey Hendrickson.
And if you're the Bengals, you should never do that. Never trade within a division, especially if you're giving away the better player.
Yeah, I think we're going to just stay in the hunt for the Bengals.
We'll put the Bengals in the hunt. Now, you got Cam Ward. You got the Titans. You got 2 running backs, Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears. You got some receivers over there, you know. Where do you got the Titans at?
And with the 3rd overall pick, the Tennessee Titans select offensive lineman from where the fuck ever.
I will say, I wouldn't be opposed to them better luck next year just for the fact of their defense was top 10. Their defense kept them in games. They just had Will Levis do Geno Smith 2.0, 3.0. Like, he was outplaying Geno when it came to red zone turnovers.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Will Levis was a huge reason. I like him in better luck next year just because of their defense, but I like tanking.
They're drafting in the top 5 next year. They're not purposely tanking, but they will be in the top 5.
Okay, we'll put the bottom 4 or 5-ish in the tanking spot then. Now we got the Eagles. All right, we'll put them at the top. That was quick.
Back to back.
Jaguars.
Call me crazy. I'm thinking average for this team. I'm hoping it's a better luck next year because we have their their 1st overall pick next year. So I would love for the Browns to screw up not only 1 top 10 pick, but 2 top 10 picks.
So you want to put them in average or better luck next year? How many games do you think they win?
I can give them 7 games, so I feel like I got to go average.
We'll go average. Now we got the Denver Broncos, which, hey, and the hunt last year. They're going to have a better quarterback play this year, hopefully, is what they're assuming. Cortland Sutton, Mims. They got some guys over there. I mean, their defense, goated. I like them to be in the hunt as well.
I was thinking playoff caliber.
I like playoff caliber. I didn't want to. Okay.
They got smoked in the 1st round, but they also played the Bills.
Yeah, they played the Bills. You had a rookie QB. I mean,
they got smoked in the 1st round.
The only issue for them when it comes late game, running back. You got to figure out that running back position over there.
They need a consistent running back. Yes, if they got a home run running back, I think they could borderline be
like
high playoff caliber.
If they had the Javonte Williams before the injury over there, that would be one of the scariest teams in the NFL.
Imagine if they would have just drafted Amari in Hampton.
We got the Giants now. This depends. Like, who is Russ playing throughout the whole year? Does he get hurt? Does Jackson Dart come in? Like that's what matters here.
The New York Giants are above average. Okay, they got Brian Burns. They got Abdul Carter.
Sexy.
They got Sexy Dexy. Avon Thibodeau. That's who I was thinking.
Okay, drawing blanks here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, they got a pretty damn good team over there, the Giants. So
yeah, they got Javon Holland, Avon Thibodeau. They got a really good defense. Tyrone Tracy's good. They got a number 1 receiver, Malik Neighbors, and Jackson Dart did not look bad in the preseason games that he played. Listen, call me crazy. I think the Jags are in the hunt. I mean, the Giants are in the hunt.
All right, we'll throw them in the hunt right now. We're gonna have to add some players, some teams eventually in playoff caliber because we got more other teams that are gonna make that in the hunt nearish parts. We got the Minnesota Vikings. That could be right there too. They're definitely playoff caliber if they're expecting him to be better than Sam Darnold, JJ McCarthy. If they project him to be better, they are 100% playoff caliber because they had the number 1 seed last year. Same team.
I think they're playoff caliber. I don't think he has to do what Sam Darnold did for them to be a playoff team.
Okay.
I don't think he has to be Sam Darnold. I think he'd be a handoff merchant. I think he can hand the ball off, and I think he can just dink and dunk a little bit. And I think those playmakers can make plays.
My hot take for the year is Aaron Jones is going to get outplayed middle of the season, and Jordan Mason will take over for the
Didn't
Vikings.
Jordan Mason just get hurt?
Did he get hurt? When? I drafted him.
I don't think major, but he got hurt in preseason.
The helly? I hope not. We'll go next team. We'll put them in playoff caliber. We got the Arizona Cardinals as I look up Jordan Mason on my team.
Arizona Cardinals, I've got zero faith in this team. I think they're actually below average, and I think this is going to be a better look next year team. They're not quite drafting top 5, but I think they're going to be right around that 10-11 spot. To be honest, Kyler just hasn't showed promise as a number 1. Apparently, Will Johnson has been absolutely clamping Marvin Harrison Jr. I just don't have a lot of faith in this team. I know defensively they got better, but still got to score points.
A lot of reports saying to avoid Jordan Mason in fantasy. This is 5 hours ago by
I'm not laughing at you.
Sports Illustrated. You're laughing at me. I know you are.
5 hours ago, they said.
Fuck. Am I wrong? Do I not know ball? So I don't know what they're saying here, but according to Sports Illustrated, they said that. Fantasy Pros said 4 fantasy football busts to avoid. They said he's going to be RB, like he's a good RB3, which, I mean, I didn't draft him to start anyways. He's like insurance for me for the most part. So they had Jonathan Taylor, Jordan Mason, Josh Jacobs, and Breece Hall. Okay, if he's in that list of caliber players to avoid, then I'm all right. Okay, I'm all right.
Whatever you got to do to make yourself feel better. The Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals, better luck next year. I think they can be average. You think they're better luck next year? You don't think they're going to do anything? You don't think they're going to get better?
I think they're better luck next year.
All right, we'll put them in. We're definitely going to have to put more guys, more players, maybe the Panthers in there as well. We got the Baltimore Ravens. I think they're one of the teams in the top 5.
I'm putting the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
Yep. We'll put them in Super Bowl. Then we got another team that they just made it there. Like, they somehow end up still making it there. Until they continue to not make it there, I think you have to put them there again.
Listen, I agree with you. Put them up there. They're right there.
They won 15
right
games.
there.
I know. I just, whatever. The Bucks. Playoff caliber?
So listen. Baker Mayfield led the league in passing last year. Chris Godwin went down. Mike Evans was hurt.
Did he lead the league in passing, or was that Joe Burrow?
I thought Baker Mayfield led the league in passing.
He might have.
Or was it passing touchdowns?
He was third, tied with Lamar. Burrow had more passing touchdowns.
Me. Okay. Look it up.
The last 2 years, I will say the last 2 years, his touchdown interception ratio is better than Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes.
Beautiful. It's been beautiful.
Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield.
What about touchdowns?
Touchdowns, he would be, I think, tied for second. Burrow had 43. He had 41 with Lamar. Okay. So he's right there.
So Baker Mayfield was in the top 3 in passing touchdowns and passing yards last year. That's losing Chris Godwin, and that's what Mike Evans being hurt. That's thrown to Jalen McMillan. I don't even know if that's his first name. Sterling Shepard, and them finding out Bucky Irving was really good at football. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I love Baker. I'm a big Baker guy here. I think this is the year where Baker Mayfield can make some noise in the playoffs and he can get his team very close to the Super Bowl. I want to call the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl caliber so bad.
Do it.
God damn it, they're Super Bowl caliber. I got 6 teams in it, and they're one of the 6.
One of the 6 teams, the Buccaneers, even though they almost didn't make it because of the Falcons last year.
Baker Mayfield will be the MVP this year.
MVP, maybe. He's going to have to do a lot. Then we got another team that's training camp, preseason. It's not looking good for their starting quarterback over there, Justin Fields. A lot of bad reports over there that it's just not looking good for the Jets. I think it's a better luck next year.
I think the Jets are a better luck next year as well.
Now, Pittsburgh Steelers. You got A-Rod. You got DK Metcalf. You got 2 okay running backs. Okay. Cap is good. They're okay right now. Caleb Johnson and Jalen Warren. You got it. They don't even know who the starter is right now. Your wide receiver 2 is Jonnu Smith. I'm gonna say that for a fact because I think they're gonna line him up wide. So, offense scares me on the Steelers. Defense, they're always gonna be decent. So, I think they're in the hunt minimum, just because they're always in the hunt.
I think they're in the hunt too. Obviously, in the hunt and playoff caliber, borderline the same topic. That's 1 game apart. That's 9-8 or 10-7, realistically.
Yep.
If you know Mike Tomlin, he is going to go above 500. So it could be 9-8 or it could be 10-7. I don't see 11 plus games this year. I see 9 to 10.
So
I'm okay.
We have 8 in the hunt right now. These next 2 teams, depending on where we place them, we might have to rearrange a couple teams on the list. We got the Commanders that made the playoffs, made some noise, and we're assuming are going to re-sign Terry. If they don't have Terry, they're going to be an average team. I promise you that. Jaden can only carry so much. You take away. Name another receiver over there.
Deebo Samuel.
Okay, outside Deebo, I guess. I forgot about Deebo. But like their receiver room is the worst receiver room if you take out Terry McLaurin. The worst.
Maybe no. I don't even know if they have no Brown anymore.
They do. They have no Brown.
I just know ball. I can't even guys like that.
That's one of the worst teams. Jaden helped carry them last year. A decent amount. I mean, obviously the team did their job. But where were you thinking for the Commanders?
I think the Commanders are still playoff caliber. I know that's a tough division, once again. Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, Commanders, obviously. But I still think they're second best in that division. So I gotta go playoff caliber.
I'm not mad at playoff caliber. If Terry decides not to re-sign, I'm going average. I think he makes that big of a difference. Because then you would have Deebo Samuel, Noah Brown, Luke McCaffrey, KJ Osborne, and Michael Gallup. Jalen Lane.
Didn't Michael Gallup retire?
It's considered on the depth chart, unless that's a different Michael Gallup. They also have Jacoby Jones. That ain't the same Jacoby Jones that we know. That rest his soul.
I'm thinking James Washington.
It's also raining where I am, so if you can hear that, I apologize. We'll put them in playoff caliber right now. I think they deserve it. Now, a team that fell off last year compared to the year prior. Last team we got on the list, we got the Texans. Where do you got C.J. Stroud and the boys?
I'm going to put them in the hunt, man. I mean, okay. Nico Collins is going to do the damn thing. I think he's a wide receiver 1. I think he is a second-round pick in fantasy. I'm hoping for the number 10 pick because I'm going to take best available and Nico Collins probably back-to-back.
Now,
so, yeah.
Majority of the NFL teams, we ranked better than average. And we know that's not how it's going to work.
Listen, and I'm looking at can we skip down to the bottom row real quick? Because we got drafting top 5, but we only have 3 teams. The Browns can't draft twice in the top 5. I know they're that bad. Unless they get the Jags.
Yeah, I didn't put top 5 in there, but like if we take anybody from better next year, then we got to drop everybody else.
So that's what I'm going to do, a trickle down. So I think the Colts should drop into the drafting top 5.
Jets? I think the Cardinals are going to be better than the Jets.
So you think the Jets are going to be that bad?
Or you got the Panthers, the Jags. Like, who else you dropping down there?
Let's go Jets.
Okay, Jets. Better luck next year is only the Cardinals right now. I'm cool with throwing Panthers down there.
Panthers down there. And I think maybe even the Patriots.
Okay. I think that looks a little better. Just spacing wise. I don't like so much space in the hunt. So in the hunt now, who would you drop down? Who would you put up one? The Seahawks are going to have a pretty good year. I wouldn't mind them in playoff caliber. I mean, if Sam's the same Sam, he's got a really good offense again. Kevin O'Connell not being there going to ruin it. I don't know. Another team that would be playoff caliber would be Atlanta, Chargers, Texans, in my opinion. Texans could win their division. I mean, I'm not mad if they're... Who else is in their division? We got
they made it to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, we got them, the Colts, the Jags, and who's the other team? I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, the Titans. They got that division locked up. They're playoff caliber.
We're putting them playoff caliber. I think they're going to win that division. So they're right there.
I forgot that division.
If you had to drop a team down...
Like it would have to be the Giants or the Bears.
I wouldn't mind them because they're in tough divisions. Maybe more so the Giants. I think... I don't know. I like the Bears more than the Giants, but I think the Giants
are
also...
Giants
okay.
This looks better.
We'll leave it this for now. It might look a little weird seeing Broncos in playoff caliber, but we think the Broncos are going to go off this year.
I mean, it's a playoff this year.
So we'll see. It's always a thing to where, hey, guess what? There's always a new team that makes it to the playoffs. I'm looking at this list right now. Is everyone that we have made the playoffs last year? Yeah, Texans, Chargers, Ravens, Steelers. Steelers were in the hunt. So they're Bills, Broncos, Rams, Vikings, Bucks, Commanders, Eagles, Packers. So every team besides the Steelers in our list made it to the playoffs, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's kind of crazy to think about. So there's going to be one of those or two of those teams that are not going to make the playoffs next year. That's just how the NFL works. Which ones are going to fall off? We shall see. Till next time, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. We really appreciate when you guys do comment because we like seeing your side of the, how you feel about your opinions and our opinions. Tell us if we're wrong. I'll talk shit back. I love doing it. Any last words, Dante?
I'm talking shit on TikTok right now.
I was too. Till next time. Peace out.
Peace.